This podcast is a long time coming, and I'm so excited to finally sit down and do this. I started my blog back in 2014, so that was a long time ago. It's a really long time ago. And I thought so many times to myself, I was like, I'll start a podcast, I'll start a podcast, I'll start a podcast. And my dad told me so many times to start a podcast too. Even I think before I started my blog, he's kind of always told me that I should start a podcast. So I'm finally listening to him just a lot of years later. But I think that there's so much in the world for everyone to hear, and there's so many podcasts. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. This is very new to me, just being on camera like this. I'm usually typing, so it's very new, but I felt like this was the right time to do it because as this episode airs or is put out, I'll be 27 years old, which is kind of crazy. Excuse me, I have to take a sip of water. And I don't remember what I was saying, but now let's welcome the star of the show. So, as I was saying, she just loves attention. I love it. But I felt like now was the right time because there's so much going on in the world. There's so many different things for everybody. There's all kinds of podcasts, crime podcasts, pop culture podcasts, music podcasts, all that stuff. So I wanted to make something that was a little bit different, I guess, to me. This is kind of different to me. I thought, what better way for the first episode than to just be completely fully myself, which is me, a night owl, in my pajamas with my dog. So, in my room. And it took a while for me to do this, get this all sorted. I'm a very big procrastinator. But I really want to give a big thank you to my good friends Nick, Pat, and Mikey. They are really good people. I've never met them in person, which isn't that so cool because of the internet, how you can connect with people. I just found them one day on YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, these guys are great. And it's so weird because I usually hate men, so just kidding. But they motivated me, and their laughs and talks just really inspired me. So thank you to them because they gave me that extra push. And I love getting, to go out for a walk or go outside or work out and stuff like that. So thank you guys. This first episode's probably going to be very strange, very sporadic, very ADD. It's going to get better over the next. My goal here is to do at least one episode a week. So yeah, hopefully that works and I keep my word to that. But this is the podcast studio / my bedroom. I've got all of my favorite things, all of my favorite people. You can't really see this side, but I will make sure it's in the intro just because I worked hard on this wall. And believe it or not, it took a while. It did take a while to do all this. So, this is just all my favorite things, and it makes me feel at home, and I knew that if I was going to do this, I would have to do it in a way that would make me feel good, and I'm nervous as heck for this. I'm always wondering and caring what people think, and now that I'm 27 now, basically, I really can't care anymore, and I think people care, but they don't, and I'm just so used to always, getting feedback, whether it's needed or not needed, or even wanted and not wanted. But this kind of was just like a little bit of an introductory episode to what's to come, and I'm so excited for some of the guests I have lined up to come on here, remotely, and hopefully some in person as well. I love music, I love pop culture, I love everything, so all of these people up here have inspired me in some way, shape, or form And I know that they do for other people too. So we've got some of my favorite things here. Some of my favorite magazines. Patrick Schwarzenegger is one of my favorite actors. I love him. Hopefully he comes on the show. We've got him up here, his movies. He was on The White Lotus, killed it, absolutely just crushed it. So obsessed with him, and I've been a fan for a while. Not since The White Lotus, before then. So, and then we've got a lot of Charlie. This is my favorite. Sorry to those who hear this. But this, I just love this photo shoot by David LaChapelle. I'm pretty sure he's the one that photographed it. Yes, he did. Photographed it. Photographed it. It's just a phenomenal shoot. I loved it. And in other news, pop culture news, Charlie XTX posted today. I was just sitting in my room, like I normally do. And she posted in her little community chat these things, like this like text thing basically. I don't know how to explain it, but she is basically doing a music video for Party For You, which came out during the pandemic, so that was a long time ago, kind of. And yeah, I mean, it had leaked online before then, so it was been out for a while, but it's just now gaining popularity, which, hell yeah. I just saw Charlie in concert in New York at Barclay, and it was just amazing. She's just amazing. I love her. I really do. But, so, I know I keep, I'm very, stuttery, and I promise the next episode will be better. But I told myself, 8 million times, I was like, I'm gonna do this. And of course, it takes me a few hours before I'm gonna post this or start editing it or whatever to finally do it. And that's just how I am. But I want to dedicate all of this podcast to my grandmother, my meme. I miss her very, very, very much. I feel her with me every day, and I know that everyone has their own thing with spiritual and God and stuff like that, but I don't know. I know that she's with me, and I feel so thankful. I have her little lamp over here, her prayer cards up there. So yeah, just all my favorite things. So, very quick episode, kind of, but this was just a birthday episode, just to, like I said, introduce myself more and say hello. I'm very excited to see what's to come of this, and praying I keep myself accountable. An episode a week. And I love collaborating with people, so feel free to email me or DM me, and I'd love to work together or do something. It's always fun to collaborate with different kinds of people, so I love getting to do that kind of stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe on YouTube, I don't know how you say it, but yeah, and lots of love. Thanks, guys. Love you. See you next week.